Hello, you can hear me out? All right. Imagine you had superpowers. You could be faster than a speeding bullet or stronger than a train. As a kid, I used to obsess with superheroes and how their powers work, but then I grew up and I was still obsessed, so I decided to pursue my PhD in genome engineering. What if I told you I could program your cells with the ability of accelerated healing, just like the Wolverine from the X-Men? Or the superpower of HIV resistance? How about the ability to efficiently metabolize high-energy foods so you can never become obese? Clearly, this is all science fiction, but science fiction has this bad habit of becoming reality. For example, if I wanted to make a web-shooting amazing spider goat, I could go online and search for the gene for silk production in spiders, copy its genetic letter code, and then type it into goat cells in lab using an existing gene editing technology called CRISPR. And this works. Spider goats do exist. However, this is extremely expensive and time-consuming at the moment. You see, the keyboard for gene editing isn't very reliable. Just imagine you typing an essay about my country, Colombia, but every time you type in the word coffee, the screen displays the word cafefe instead. And the same would be true for my goat cells. They would be packed with genetic typos. And the problem is that even single letter changes in the genome can significantly increase your chances of disease. And this is as true for making super goats as it is for the whole field of personalized medicine. And for this reason, I decided to focus my PhD in understanding the issues with the genetic keyboard and finding a solution. I did the math, and in order to figure out what's wrong with the keyboard, I needed to analyze overwhelming amounts of gene editing data. And I still wanted to graduate in time. So I quickly realized that I would greatly benefit from automation. Hence, I programmed the computer to read gene editing data, learn from it, and identify the underlying reasons behind the genetic typos. The principle behind this is called machine learning, and it's the same tech that Google and Amazon use to analyze your online behavior and predict your future searches and purchases. Currently, I'm focusing on two aspects. I am gathering more data to figure out to train my machine, and second, I am optimizing the way my machine learns from the data. Once fully trained, my machine should be able to predict genetic typos in gene editing experiments and suggest better ways to avoid them, effectively working as a genetic autocorrect and making genome engineering more reliable. So what kind of superpowers could we type in the future? Super speed that can get you anywhere? Super strength for the elderly so they can recover their vigor? How about curing disease? Well, the FDA just recently approved the editing of human immune cells for the targeting and destruction of cancer cells specifically. It's only a matter of making it happen. And my research will make this more science than fiction. Thank you.